Hey guys, Mr. Cheese Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Okami. Last time, we've traveled through the River of the Heavens and obtained the first two brush techniques. Rejuvenation and Power Slash. With those two techniques in hand, we can finally cut down that fruit. Welcome to Kamiki Village.
Well, the village's been restored. Sakura came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent more time in her kimono.
Oh, you pervert.
If you know what I mean.
Funny thing about Sakura's design is that, as you probably saw in the previous video, she has a peach pattern on her chest as well as her butt, making it look like she has no clothing on her breasts or her butt. Oh my god. Don't worry, that's pretty much the most you'll ever get from nudity in this game. Unless you're one of the many who would be disappointed.
But seriously, without monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there.
Fun fact about Sakura is that she is based on Konohana Sakura Hime, who is... She is represented as well by cherry blossoms and... Oh look, a cool statue.
What's in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here.
Well, it's a cool one, pot-headed statue. That musical instrument he's holding is called a shakuhachi, by the way.
Let's go talk to the villagers.
Sakura Hime is, well... Like I said, she is represented by cherry blossoms, but despite that, she is actually the goddess of volcanoes. She also is married to Amaterasu's grandson, and she is the... Sorry, gone in the wrong direction. She is the great-grandmother of the first emperor of Japan. Historically, I mean, and I should really learn to dash and actually find the villagers, because I accidentally went in the opposite direction. Instead, we'll go down this path to see more statues. Still getting used to the controls. I'm sorry, I'm kind of... Like usual, this is actually my first time actually playing the game, despite me seeing other people play it multiple times.
And there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned it to stone or something. Not again! That's not one of those smaller monsters that are looking about. Or like that's gonna belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a balls around here.
So, the villagers are petrified, and despite being petrified... Haha, I got it wet and destroyed a tree in the background. That's gonna happen a lot. I love how he has a pet firefly. Firefly? It's clearly a dragonfly. Sorry, I've been playing Imperishable Night a lot.
This one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside. The village village too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look.
And despite all being on high ground just earlier, the game feels like we need another taxi hero to guide us away. Come on, I'm God, I know where to go. As you can see, there are dead cherry trees all over the place. There's definitely something strange going on. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. That is very distracting, Isun. Unfortunately, you can't skip that. If you try, you'll just bark instead. So here are some high ground.
This is bad. The sun is not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eyes can see. Not a single villager can move a muscle. Is the sun going to curse? Did the monster do this? It's not going to stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way.
If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that's impossible even for a god like you. Well, Amaterasu is the name of the sun god, so... if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Well, as he's suggesting, just draw a circle in the sky. I'm not good at drawing circles. Well, you know what? I have been practicing drawing for the past few months, so... but it wasn't for preparation of the game. That was completely coincidental.
Oh, what the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god.
No, really?
So it follows that you had the sunrise technique from the start. And that you could even turn night into day. Well, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. Lollipop is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt the skill. Artist was like a musician of shape and color.
Kind of. Music is a type of art.
Since you're such a great artist yourself, why not we name your brush right after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now.
Who are you? This guy is awesome. I love him. Village Elder, Mr. Orange.
Alright, Wolf! Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Snuggy? You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old.
Missed opportunity. They should have gone for 60 years because that's how many years there are in Zodiac calendar. You know, 12 animals, 5 alchemical symbols. Alchemical symbols. Alchemicals. Therefore, multiply those two, you get 60 years. Missed opportunity.
Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui.
I'm gonna have to I'm sorry for interrupting the dialogue, but here is something really cool that I want to talk about. Okami, depending on how you spell it, can mean different things. Or, I should start by saying, in Japan, there are 3 different ways to write words. There is native Japanese called hiragana, where each character represents a syllable within a word or phrase. There's kanji, which was introduced by Chinese settlers, which could represent either an entire word or an entire phrase. And there's katakana, which is basically follows the same rules as hiragana, except it covers italics as well as foreign words. Okami, if written in kanji, means great god. However, if written in hiragana, it means ordinary wolf. Hence the pun, and hence why normal villagers like Mr. Orange see Amaterasu as an ordinary wolf, while celestial beings and Isun see Amaterasu as a god.
On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart.
Jerk.
Oh, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts.
And we got some green imps. Same battle as before, except now there's 3 of them.
What's the sun's chill down my spine?
Here they come, Purple! Those are the monsters that's been plaguing these lands! They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble! Step aside, Purple! This is a job from my trusty sword, Dengomaru!
I need to look up what that means. Dengomaru, I mean. Epic reattachment! I think another Let's Player made that joke. Like usual, just go ahead and attack all of these. Whoa, where's the... Grab that, Demon Fang. Really? I did perfect. I thought that I would do badly on time, but okay. And there, we earn praise. Praise is basically used for well, increasing your individual stats. They're not just collected from battles, though. You can also collect them, gain praise through, well, completing side quests and just generally helping people out and, you know, being a nice, friendly god.
Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise!
And are you really going to explain it? Yep, the dry bud spring is flowing again.
That's because ridding Mario monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power.
Yep, you're gonna explain it. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power might just shine through.
But boy, it sure has beaten a lot of monsters around lately. And Mr. Orange, you got around up on the sacred deck. Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf.
Again, hence the pun, the hiragana kanji pun.
See, the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. Could you be fun, Furbo?
Anyways, open this chest and ooh, I got an achievement. We obtained a feed bag. Animals can't resist. Grab you found. This is animal food. We can give it to animals. I wanted to tell you, whenever you want to check the items you obtain, just open the fan menu. Yep, there's 2 menus. You got the option menu. And you got the fan menu, where you can go ahead and look up, well, assortment of things. We got our Holy Bone S, which the S stands for small, of course, and Feedback, which represents seed. We got 3 Demon Fangs, wish I had a little bit more, but I screwed up the first few battles. We got our main weapon. We'll eventually get into what sub-weapons are later. Here are our stats. We can go ahead and try to use praise, to level ourselves up, but we do not have enough praise. Here we can look at our brush techniques, logbooks, and a map. Well, let's go ahead. As you can see, we can actually drown in water, because it's ordinary water, not a sea of stardust. Anyways, if you press B near these... Will they come back? Yes. Now let's press B. We can use seeds. I am at peace. As beautiful as it is, it will last a full 2.5 minutes unless you skip cutscenes. You can skip cutscenes by hitting start and then start again. And that's how you gain praise and feed the animals. Anyways, we can go down. Actually, there is something back at the deck that I want to check back on. Near the rafters, if I jump down, can I jump down? Hold on. As soon as I can find a place where I can jump down. Can I jump down from here? Yes! Well, we hear the Shakuhachi. Kamuso, also known as Pothead. I see it. I sense it. Fellow beasts well in this place. Concentrated, look hard. You see, right behind you now. If you talk to him, you can end up fighting battles. You want to defeat these guys as fast as possible. Go ahead and use Power Slash. And then use Power Slash again. And I ran out of ink, so I ended up losing my divine instrument. I didn't even notice that I ran out of ink. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fight went on for exactly 9 seconds. You fight well. If I had chosen the path of a Buddha, ooh, a Buddhist, but Shintoism is the true religion of this game. But in you, I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also the path of truth. And we gain some praise for that. Oh yeah, maybe we should check on Mr. Orange. Great Shiranui, oh no. Headbutt. Don't show some respect to your elders. Alright. I believe there is a treasure chest around here. There is something that I want to get. Actually, I believe it's down around this area. Do you want to... Isn't there something that I need to... Oh well, I'm not going to worry too much about it. However, there is something higher up that I kind of want to obtain. It's rather difficult, but if I can obtain it, it would be awesome, so... Hold on, I might be able to get it. Hold on, did I get it? No, it fell. Oh well. Might I be able to? No. It's right up on those rafters. If I can only get it. It's actually one of the most... You're supposed to get it much later, but yet the way they number this item implies that you're supposed to get it now, and I'm gonna try to get it now. Hold on. I can see it from here. It's in those chests. Oh, whoa, wait! It fell! Get down there, down there! Oh! Sorry about that. That is actually stray bead number 2. And it is incredibly difficult. Whew. Now there is supposed to be something here to dig up? Hold on. Is it this? Well, I got it, but then it turned into nighttime. Yes! Traveler's Charm. Traveler Charms increases Godhood by 1 level. Godhood acts as a shield that absorbs damage. Godhood can go up to level 3, but it is possible to go to level -1. If Godhood is 0 or -1, Amaterasu will be extremely vulnerable to attacks. You can also increase Godhood by performing combo attacks in battle. And you know what? It's about time that I draw the sun again. Because it took like 10 minutes for me to it has to be a complete circle. I have no idea why it's not... Oh my goodness gracious. I guess I just wasn't high up in the sky yet. I don't like these two. Let's see. Or you can bite them. But that's kind of mean. Wow, a white wolf? I thought the statue of Shiranui had disappeared, but you look just like it. It didn't come to life, did it? That dog got something weird on his back. What? Stop being silly. That's how rumors start. It's a mirror. But apparently that little girl can clearly see that we are a god. Well, goddess, but, you know. Seems like Mr. Orange has, gone away. So let's go down to... that other chest there, I believe, contains a Vengeance Slip. Vengeance Slips are items that can be used in battle to temporarily deflect enemy attacks. In the meantime, let's go ahead and talk to this woman right here. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops, going around digging holes with why, and it makes me mad. Breaking the fourth wall. I guess you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping. Well, let's talk to that, Firefly boy. With B. Bark at you. A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks a weak, little bugger. Think you can beat my dog, Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing him around, trying to slug him, there are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. Speak to you again. Think you can dig up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you have to avoid being slugged by mama. Or else she'll make you drop all the turnips. I'll admit you're better at canine if you do it. She's gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time. At least you have your slasher broke. Yep. You can slash her in order to stun her, or you can use rejuvenation to cover her in ink. Which start the music. Goal is to not get caught. And she found us. We can go ahead and slash her. If we slash the bucket on her head, she'll get stunned longer. Slash the bucket on her head again. Run out of ink temporarily. She almost slugged us, but slash her bucket again. And just rinse and repeat. And this last turnip is gonna be red. And we gotta bite it. Hold on. Why is bite? And she kind of stopped baiting us. Anyways, talk to Hayabusa. No, not Hayabusa, but his owner, Mushi. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. It's not oddly shaped, it's just colored red. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. And he gives us more praise. Would I be able to... Okay, not yet. Next stop is, well, to talk to a certain girl. If I can find her. There's a side quest over there that is really nice. You know what? Why not? Mrs. Orange. A white wolf. Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? That'd be cute. Well, you better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. These monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun and riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I better get back to work. Huh, why is she upset? Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? Even more to say? Well, it doesn't really matter, because what we can do is accidentally get her web. Okay, I guess I have to talk to her again. Where did that darn pole go? How could something important just disappear? She's missing something, you should be able to help her out. Would I be able to do it this time? No. Oh, come on. Shouldn't be that difficult. I'll stop you singing. Ah, that's it. You see that smoke that comes off the brush? That's a sign that you're actually doing it right. Black, it represents rejuvenation. So, let's undo it. And we got a new pole. A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Oh, what is it now this time? Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. You think the sun is that sentient? Well, then again, we are a manifestation of the sun. If only it would shine closer to my laundry, it would dry in a second. Well, like she says, we should try drawing the sun closer. My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole, and now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Yeah, nicknames are pretty much the same. Isun calling us Snow, Ami, and all that. Well, we got more praise from that. We can knock him back. That's cute. That's really cute. Anyways, jump over here and... Ah, Hayabusa's following us. But anyways, you want to talk to this woman. Her name is Kushi. What a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake brewer, Kushi. For those who don't know what sake is, it is a rice-based alcohol, kind of like beer. Actually, I never tried sake before. I was always more like a beer and vodka kind of person. Never tried sake. Never working in the fields again, are you? Isun, are you and the wolves together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chattering to you. Oyami, I think you found a friend here. You meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You took talk to them too. Oh, we know! We've done so before with Mushi and Mrs. Orange. just understood. Never mind. He goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi. Might as well mention, Susanoo is the name of that third sibling that I've been telling you about in the previous video. The three children of Nagi, Amaterasu of the sun, Tsukuyomi of the moon, and Susanoo of the storms. You can imagine he must be a pretty powerful warrior. He loves the sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Well, she won't tell you immediately, but over here you might see that the water wheel is busted. Let's do her a favor by, well, filling it in. Maybe I should try getting closer to it. There we go. Now we're seeing some holy smokes. And yes, that's what it's called, holy smokes. What's this? The mill has been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. But now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. Well, it's time that we go inside the mill. And talk to Kushi. I love how she pets us, it's so cute. You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got something I think you'll like. It's something left over stock from the store. But I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? I want to talk to you again, but it looks like I have to drink the brew. Brewing sake is my whole life, you know. You know, in dog years is equivalent to 7 human years, so Amaterasu only needs to be 7. But then again, she's probably millions of years old since, you know, or billions, because, you know, she's the sun and all. Brewing sake my whole life. You know, one day I'll produce sake and they'll be remembered in the land forever. And if you go over here, you can get rice balls to fill up your astral pile some more, and we can obtain bale of rice. Now we just have one more thing we need to do before... Well, actually, there's nothing left in this village, so... for us to do, at least not immediately. So I think it's about time that we, well, make our way out of the village. I love the trail of grass Amaterasu leaves behind. It is so cool. I believe here is the exit. Nope, that's something else. That's back to the heavens, which only gods can use that gate apparently. Actually, there's a map. Which can I use? I am going the wrong way, aren't I? And we're still carrying sake in our mouth. Maybe it's across the bridge. Yep, now I'm going the correct way. Here we are. Sorry, I was a little lost there. We got a merchant, and me still wanting to jump instead of talk.
Who the heck put this big rock here? It's blocking the only road out of the village.
And our sake suddenly disappeared.
Doesn't look like you can squeeze through here anywhere. Besides, I don't even know if it's safe to leave the village yet.
Oh, I'm examining the rock. Here we go. Talk to the merchant. Heave. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Oh, it's made of lead. Could it be the case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Here we got a new enemy. The Red Imp. Red Imps are a lot like Green Imps, except with some key differences. Let's go ahead and slash you for that demon thing. Apparently I didn't get you. There! Let's grab you. Get your demon fang. Don't know where the other one went, unless I collected it. Oh, by the way, that red circle over there, that you might have noticed in the lower left corner, that is actually, that does represent your godhood. Right now you can see, right then you saw that it was yellow, which I believe means that we have level 2. That's, of course, the result of us doing all those combos.
Whoa, Army, you suddenly started glowing!
Yeah, that means that our main attributes can be enhanced. And he's going to force us to use it. Let's go ahead. I do recommend increasing your aim first. Trust me, you want to have like 5 or 6 aim pods before you increase anything else. And as you can see, you can also increase our astral pouch, which basically means more astral pouches, more extra lives. Our purse represents how much yen we can carry. And of course our solar energy, which I mentioned is our health. Is it all coming back to you or what? It's hard not to notice such small enhancements while lighting up for a while. This is just a big step for the new improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. I almost forgot, we better check in on that dude. Oh yeah, the merchant we just saved. I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Your owner lives in this village, right? You must know that guy Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's a descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. And the sake briefly appeared. Pre-rendered cutscenes. That's strange, this boulder wasn't here before. And of course we got the taxi hero, even though that we can just walk up to the sign in the nearest house and boom, it's the great warrior Susano. Typo. It's not even spelled right. Well, we know what that means. We must change our writing techniques. He's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Well, in the meantime, let's steal his money and food. Who gives food in a horse? Oh well. Anyways, time to enter his house, and this is gonna be so goofy. As you can see, there doesn't seem to be anything here except... knock that down. And here he is, our grand and wonderful warrior. I am the greatest. Oh, Kushi, let's wake this guy up. Well, like usual. What the? Huh? Ah, I feel so well rested. I plan to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? What business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? The great warrior, Susanoo. Do even beasts know of my great exploits now? Oh, Amaterasu wagging her tail, that's cute! Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation?
Get a load of this guy, all brawn and no brains.
Hey, he's the greatest. Like they say in Circle 9, we don't need to think if we are strong. Oh.
Quit messing around and come with us.
Oh, stuck in here again. Quit bugging me, you bug.
I told you don't call me a bot. Come on, honey. We're taking him with us.
What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think?
I just love his animation, just how he just wiggles his arms back like he's not really holding on all that well. We're not even running that fast. But now we're running fast. Here you go.
You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? And prepare to test the wrath of my trusty blade, Tohen Boku,
which literally translates to blockhead, although Boku literally means wood. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo?
Yep, none other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle.
But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can you do something about it?
What?
Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right?
It is certainly not beyond my ability.
Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it.
Wait, a boulder of this size is not very easy even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return.
I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously, ever.
I'm sorry, it's gonna bug me how the Sake Brood appears and disappears over and over again. But here's Susanoo getting himself drunk. What a grand and awesome warrior.
I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm a legendary blood knight. It's just too big. Huh? Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. There's one do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow.
Hello.
Huh? Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake?
The Vista of the Gods.
For Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, What a glorious day. A good old sake. A man without a drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of the sake in his battle when he drenched with a dreaded Orochi. It's also clear now. Let the training begin. I'll just train a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. Huh? I thought I pressed the right button. You're getting out so easy next time, dummy. Let me get mentally prepared here. Okay, here I come. As you can see, he needs to help us cut these in half. Just follow the line, feast your eyes on this. And here is proof that Susanoo is helping us rather than the other way around. We cannot destroy this boulder yet. However, with his help, Susanoo style exploding implosion. I love that tree. Yeah! Susanoo style exploding implosion. Cuts by his line rather than ours. It proves that he's helping us and we're not helping him. But that's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. You really are something.
Oh, I didn't think you could do it, Pops.
Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever.
Yes, you are. I am so amazed by you. You weren't just showing off when you said you were Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh?
Well, anyways, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Do you say monsters? Of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon.
If you don't know, Nippon is the Japanese word for, well, Japan. It literally means land of the rising sun, but you know.
Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back, watch the great Susanoo work his magic.
I love his laugh.
He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us.
Wrong, Isun. We're nothing without him.
Then you'll be okay. The monsters outside the village are nasty.
Ah, glorious Amaterasu. Hello, naked butt. What a pleasure to visit your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleave the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Hey, don't thank me, thank Susanoo.
Yeah, so do we get a reward or something, lady?
I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug.
Stop calling me a bot. I'll roll back into your kimono if you say that again.
My word!
Relax, lady. Grandma here. We're comfy anyway.
I can imagine so. So fluffy and cuddly and aww.
Let's get back to the reward thing you were talking about. Come on, honey. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake.
I must apologize. I would like to reward you, afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here with the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power shall vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Too bad I spent 24 hours trying to grab a stray bead. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time.
Man, this is getting heavy.
Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. Huh, there are 2 that are nearby. Nice. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. And Amaterasu is tired as well. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always.
I'm always seeking for a good fight, but I sure don't want to put my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with purple here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Ami's a gotta now. What can possibly go wrong?
So your idea is to hang around us until you learn all the brush skills.
Hey, did you listen to her, Purple? You get the rest of the brush techniques to stay in the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's a ticket. Anyway, let's start by following those marks on the map.
Well, that's a given. Anyways, you can talk to this merchant here. You should try to buy at least, well, try to buy 5 of each feed bag. Save for the fish, it's not really much that you're gonna need them. There's a vengeance slip that I've been telling you about. Exorcism slips. Slightly damages nearby enemies. Temporarily increases attack power with Steel Soul. Temporarily increases defense. We already know about the Holy Bone. Unfortunately, we don't have enough money to buy all of these, but I do recommend that next time you come to Kamiki Village, you should definitely come and buy these things. But until then, I'm gonna go ahead and try to find that save mirror. And when I do, I guess I'll see you guys next time as we leave Kamiki Village and explore the rest of Nippon. If you like this video, hit that like button. Feel free to leave behind a comment. And if you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit subscribe. See you guys next time.